Jay, listen, you gotta make a way. Where there's a way, there's a will. I realized that maybe my energy would be a lot better if I was standing up. And I don't know why, but I just thought of that. I'm standing up. I feel like I'm about to tell a really good ass story. Like, I'm about to let y'all know about some things. So, I'm gonna retell the story about how I got arrested. Listen, same story, different energy. It was like high school dances that you go to every year. If you in high school, you know what I'm talking about. But we had those at my high school. So we all was going to it. Like, why not? Ain't nothing else to do. Can't go nowhere. Especially with my strict parents. Please raise your hand if you got strict parents, because I feel for y'all. They still like this, and I'm 21. So it's my best friend B, my friend Denise, and then it's our other friend, let's just call her Sarah. I feel so bad calling her that, but that's besides the point. So we all at the dance or whatever, and we having fun. Area that people could go to like get snacks and water or whatever. So we walking over there, and like we hear people like talking like, oh, we about to leave, we about to go to let's just call him Henry. We about to go to Henry house. So everybody like talking about it. Me, I don't go nowhere. My mom is extremely strict. So me going somewhere is a where? With who? How you get back? Like, that's basically what the conversation would be like. So I didn't even want to ask her off the rip. She knew me and Denise were we were close. And my best friend, she couldn't go because, you know, her mom basically was like, no. All I did was tell my mom, oh, if she watching this, she gonna whoop me. But I told my mom that I was going to Denise's house after, and I was just gonna like, you know, get a ride back home in the morning. It was this girl, let's call her Kelsey. Kelsey was driving everybody over to the party. So me, Denise, and Sarah, we hop in the car with Kenzie. I think it was probably another girl, but I can't remember who it was. We're driving past all the houses. So immediately off the top of my head, I'm like, so where are we going? Like, this seems a little sketchy. Where is it at? She's like, it's like they have this like spot by Henry's by Henry's like neighborhood that like it's a secluded area, and you can like they burn like wood over there or whatever. And I was just like, okay, like I'm already in the car. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And like at this point I already told my mom that I was going to Denise's house. So basically wherever Denise goes, I have to go. This is against all my judgment, but I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna pray before I get people from our school like are in this circle, whatever. They're like got this fire going or whatever, and it seems like mad chill and laid back. They're enjoying their beverages, and I was just sitting there like, okay. And like every like time like somebody would like encounter me, they'd be like, Jay, like, you want some of? I'll be like, no. Stop asking. Denise had a little something. The other girl that was with me, she didn't have anything, but like they had water. So I was like, okay, cool. So I took one of the cups that they had. I put the water bottle inside the cup so people could stop asking me if I wanted something. And after a while, I'm like, dang, I really gotta go pee. Like, I'm like, yo, that water ran through a girl. They're like, yeah, like everybody's peeing like in this area. I'm like, ew. What? Me? Pee over there? Not Jay. Not I. No. I'm like trying to think of anything else that doesn't involve. I put the cup down. I was like, I wasn't sitting, like I was standing, like trying to like make myself like think of something else. Like I was like trying to like tell them to turn up the music so I could just like not even think of the fact that I had to go pee. I think I was talking to one of the guys or whatever, and he was like flirting with me. And you know that one person that you don't really notice until you notice them? You kind of cute. Like, what's good? How are you? Some guy like walks like right behind us and like comes like right like by him, like on his side, and he's like, yo, like the cops are coming. I automatically, if nothing else made me forget that I had to go pee, that made me forget. I was like, yeah. So I walk over to where the girls are, like, and I'm like, yo, they said the cops are going. So not even a second after I told the girls that, I turn around and everybody's dipping. I'm not gonna stay here, so see you later. Parked her car in like where the little trailway was like leading to where the area was. She parked her car over on the side, and the cops were coming like down the trailway, so she couldn't really like, we couldn't all like walk towards the car or whatever. I mean, honestly, thinking back on it, we probably all could have, but yeah, probably not now that I think about it. We're running and Kelsey's behind me and she's like, wait, hold on, like I gotta make sure like my car. But Denise and Sarah and a few others of them already dipped off. I'm sitting here like, well, I mean, Kelsey's my ride back home, technically. She's my ride back to Syracuse. And mind you, we're all the way out in the freaking boonies of freaking upstate New York, basically. We are in the boonies. So Kelsey's my only way back to Syracuse. I'm sticking with her. I don't know where the other girls went. And at this point, I'm like, yo, Denise, I don't even care if like I get dropped off mad late to my house. I don't care. Like if my mom yells at me, I just need to get back to Syracuse. We like take another route, and we're running a different way than everybody else because Kelsey wants to go back. We're in the freaking bushes, like in the bushes, in the grass, in the mud, all that. And then on top of that, it started raining. Like, why? Now, mind you, I'm ducked down in the bushes like this. I see a freaking flashlight. And I almost shit myself. I just was thinking the worst things ever. And the situation even wasn't all that serious, but I was thinking so we're in the bushes or whatever, and the flashlight's going, and this just had to be the moment that I had to pee. I remembered that I had to pee. Please. And I'm trying not to make any sounds, but like the discomfort of like squatting and your body's like, okay, I guess this is time for me to pee, and I'm like trying not to like make any sudden movements, because if I make a movement, he's gonna know. And then he like turns back around and I'm like, thank you God. And she's like, they have like all the cars like blocked off, like nobody can get out without like actually answering their questions. And I'm just like, oh, like you gotta be kidding me. So we're running, and we're trying to find like Denise and Sarah. They're at Henry's house. We're calling Sarah and Denise, but they weren't answering the phone. We finally meet up with one of his friends, and they're like, yeah, like he's over here, da 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 da. So I'm like, oh, thank the Lord. So we get there and we see Denise and Sarah and like mad other people that were there. This is all of us. There's somebody across the street laying out on somebody's driveway drunk. There's somebody over here hugging on his brother because he just wants to tell him how much he loves him. There's another guy over on the side panicking. Henry's in front of his garage. What is this? This is a mess. Can we please get our lives together before Henry's parents wake up? But then Henry opens up his garage door, and I'm like, what the freak are you doing? Like, he opens up his garage door, basically alerting his parents that he's coming in the house. His mom opens up the front door and sees all these kids. Like, she's like, Henry? At this point, like, Kelsey ran off to, like, go get her car. She said that she was gonna tell them that she was coming to pick up a friend because her friend didn't feel okay leaving the party because she was drunk. She really thought of a story to tell the cops for why she was there. And I was just like, you so smart. She finally gets back and we're all like in the middle, and Sarah left. Me and Denise are still like waiting for Kelsey, and I'm just like, Kelsey's taking so long, and I'm like, yo, they didn't, like, everything wrong is going through my head. Like, I'm like, they didn't go for her story. Like, now I need my mom to come get me. And it comes back, and I'm like, oh, you know what, God, you just keep coming in clutch for me tonight. I was like, Lord, please, if you get me out of this one, I will never do something like this again. Finally, we get in the car and we're running back the whole night, like the whole entire night. Like, I was just like, we were cracking up on the way back home. Finally, we get to Denise's house. And Denise, at this point, she's kind of like, she's definitely sobered up at this point. We get to her house and her dad and mom are up. So now we have to like go through them too. We're like getting food or whatever, and her parents were like, yeah, like, how was the movie? And I was just like, yeah, it was, you know, it was kind of boring, but like overall, like, it was a good movie. And like her dad, like, while we're tiptoeing down the stairs with food in our hand, her dad's like, yeah, what movie was it? So Denise, so I'm sitting there like, oh my God, like, what the freak is like, what movie is out at this time? Like, I don't know. And not only that, what movie is playing late? So Denise hurries up. She's mad quick. She's like, yeah, like, we saw blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I like look back at her and I'm like, you think they'll believe us? We close her door and we bust out laughing. That night was like the craziest night I've ever been through ever in my life. And that, my friends, is how I almost got arrested. As a 17-year-old, or wait, 18-year-old? As an 18-year-old in your senior year of high school, and you have strict parents, like, that feels like you're about to get, like, on lockdown, straight up. Like, comment and subscribe, and let me know what you guys want to see, what more story time. Overall, lesson learned is don't go nowhere else with Denise. Like, know your surroundings, basically. Like, when you go somewhere, just know your surroundings. And to be honest, even though, like, it was all those, like, times I could have, like, got myself in trouble, it was still the most, like, fun I've had that entire senior year. Sometimes it's okay to take a risk, because originally, I probably wouldn't even have gone. I just would have probably went home and, like, chilled at home and, like, been bored or whatever, go back to sleep, blase after, like, the dance. But, like, that night, I took a risk, and it was by far the most funniest night of my senior year of high school. So, hey, that's that. Anyways, see ya.